Hi, welcome to the video. So in this video, we'll be discussing about the strategic choice. So where does the strategic choice come here? So in a rational model of strategy, we start from the mission and objectives. So mission and objectives is the future position where the company wants to be. Then the company does a SWOT. So SWOT indicates what is our current position, so where we are today. So from this position, we have to reach the future position. In order to reach our mission and objectives, we have to find out various options. We should generate more options. Okay, that is called as strategic option generation. So to reach our goal, there is not only one way of reaching it. We have around some 5 or 6 ways to reach it. So once we have decided on the option, then we move on to the strategy evaluation and choice. That is, we out of the 5 or 6 options that we generated, we choose the one single best choice, and then we implement that option. So before, we need certain basic requirements for generating the options or the choices. So what are the things that we need? We need to be very clear about the mission and objectives of a company. We should have already done the PEST analysis. So we should have already done a position audit, and we should also have an idea about the various products of the company, and also where do those products are in the product life cycle. So essentially, it is about the mission objectives. The SW comes here, the O and T comes here. So it's essentially all these boxes. These things are the SWOT. So in order to generate options, we should know the mission objectives and the SWOT. Okay, so why we need strategic options? Okay, what is so strategic options are the options which a company has to achieve their goal. So in order to achieve our goal, okay, assume that our goal is to grow. Okay, we want to grow our company in terms of sales and in terms of profitability. That's our goal. Do you think there is just one single way of growing our company? Actually, there are multiple ways of growing a company. For example, if you are an established company, you can produce a new product with unique features. That's what iPhone does. Or you can produce a very cheap product and sell it to a lot of people, something like Chinese toys. Or you can give free discounts, offers, freebies. You can go for price cuts for existing products. So that is what usually the detergent companies does. Detergents and coffee powder companies, they usually go for this kind of a option. Apart from this, a company can also sell the same product in other countries or in other states. So something like Airtel company is providing telephone service in Africa. There's a course called as CMA US, which is a US US originated course, but it is being sold in India. Even if you take ACCA and CMA, they are UK courses, but they are being sold in India, or selling a different product in the same state or country. So in the same geographical area, they sell a different kind of a product. If you take ACCA, they sell the same in the same UK. They have another product called as Diploma in IFRS. So ACCA sells their normal ACCA course. Apart from that, they also sell the Diploma in IFRS. So that can be said as selling a different product in the same state or country. Selling a different product that the company does not produce at all. Okay, for example, Google buys Motorola. So Google is a software company, but they bought an entirely different company called as Motorola. So they can also grow their company by buying another company which is totally different from their original products. So that can be possible. Or we can also think in terms of, should the company produce on its own or outsource, or go for joint venture, or buy another company. So we have discussed a certain options for a company to grow. Okay, so there are actually endless number of opportunities for a company to grow, but the question is, how the growth is to be achieved is determined using strategic growth options. So just because several options are available, we can't randomly pick and choose an option. We have to think about it and then choose a proper option to grow. So why we need strategic options? Number one, a company cannot choose all the options simultaneously. Okay, just because opportunities are available, a company cannot choose all the opportunities. They have to choose the single best option. Okay, so only one option can be chosen, and that too is because of to properly use the time, effort, and resources in achieving the objective. See, if you have an objective of trying to pass ACCA, that is possible. But at a single point of time, if you want to pass ACCA, CAMA, and MBA, that is quite not possible because you have a limited amount of time in a day and the money that you have. So there are like constraints. Within that constraints, you have to choose the best option to achieve your future goal. The same applies even for a company. So we will move on to the developmental strategies. If we want to grow our company, we have to think it in a methodical or a very rational manner. So we start from Porter's 3 generic strategies. Once we are like comfortable with this and we have chosen a particular generic strategy, then we have to move on to the Ansov's product market matrix. So then we move on to the Lynch's expansion matrix.